Hi, Todd Bourne here in the Forecast Center with an update on what to expect for the rest of this Tuesday afternoon and evening as we still have the threat for severe weather and flooding across the ArkLaTex thanks to this big upper level low situated off to the west of us. We will see this energy continue to move towards the north and east, and you can see the big band of showers and thunderstorms which is going to be moving across the ArkLaTex here later on this afternoon and this evening. This band does have a history of dropping 2 to 4 inches of rain so far as it's moved through north central Texas. As far as severe weather, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that is currently in place for east and northeast Texas. That watch is in effect until 4 p.m. Eventually, we could see this extended eastward, and it's also possible we could see a tornado watch issued for the southern sections of the ArkLaTex later on this afternoon. This is what's on the way as we look at the very latest run of the ArkLaTex model. Again, this model will update in the loop below every single hour with a new outlook on what's coming. And you can see as I put this into motion, you can see that we are going to be looking at the thunderstorms gradually shifting into the ArkLaTex. Probably we will be at our peak during the last half of the afternoon and early evening hours. Notice the storms a bit more intense from I-20 and points to the south. That's where the severe weather risk likely will be at its highest in terms of wind and maybe some hail. Those storms will continue to move across the especially southern sections of the area, moving into the early evening hours. The latest run of the ArkLaTex does show the strongest storms beginning to move out of the area early this evening, and then we'll be pretty much done with the severe weather threat. We could see a few scattered showers, but nothing more as far as thunderstorms once we get past sunset this evening. And the good news is tomorrow is looking pretty much dry as morning clouds very well could give way to some afternoon sunshine. Our biggest concern could be flooding. As I mentioned, the storms on the way have a history of dropping 2 to 4 inches of rain to the west of us. The ArkLaTex showing pretty much the same thing. Areas of yellow are 2 inches. There's 3 inches, and you can see a couple of 4-inch totals over the southern sections of the area. So again, be mindful of the possibility for flooding as these storms move across the area later on this afternoon. Hail will be an issue. We could see, especially south of I-20, some say quarters to ping pong ball sized hail. It's also possible that we could have a tornado or two, especially as you look down towards Toledo Bend. Shelby County, maybe DeSoto Parish, Red River Parish, Sabine and Natchitoches parishes. That is the part of the ArkLaTex where that tornado risk probably will be at its highest. So that's also something that we'll be watching for. In addition to that, damaging straight line winds also could become an issue. We could see some gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour with some of the stronger storms later on this afternoon. So your forecast for tonight, again, the thunderstorms move through late this afternoon, very early this evening. Then the rain comes to an end. Temperatures tonight will range from the upper 50s to low 60s north to the low to middle 60s across the south. Tomorrow, looking at a mostly cloudy sky. I think most of us will stay dry tomorrow. We actually could see some sun in the afternoon. Highs will be warmer in the upper 70s to low 80s across the area. We'll see another rather slight chance of rain on Thursday. A little bit better chance for the rain on Friday, but not nearly as heavy as we're going to see this afternoon. And then we begin an extended period of dry and eventually warmer weather this weekend and next week. Perfect weekend this week, but notice the end of next week, hottest temperatures of the year so far as daytime highs climb into the lower 90s.